Well, hello there. Papa-JoJo here again. Today's reading is A Pocket Full of Kisses. Maybe some of you have this book at home. It's a good book. You know, the Raccoon Family. And this is written by Audrey Penn. A Pocket Full of Kisses. Chester Raccoon sat in the hollow of a tree stump and pouted. That's pouting. Please, can we give him back? He asked his mother. I'll be really, really good if we can give him back. Mrs. Raccoon smiled tenderly. You're already really, really good, Chester. But I'm afraid no matter how good you are, we can't give him back. Besides, I thought you liked having a little brother. This is talking about a little brother now. So Mama's talking to Big Brother about little brother. I did like it at first, admitted Chester, but now he plays with my toys and swings on my swings and reads my books. Then he pulls my tail and talks to my friends and follows me everywhere I go. There's a little jealousy going on there. So, there, he's up there just having fun, swinging on the swing, not knowing, that he's supposed to be sharing. Mrs. Raccoon lifted Chester onto her lap and smoothed out his worried, furry forehead. Like that, except mine's not furry. That's what little brothers do, she explained in a very motherly tone. It's no different than sharing the woods, or sharing the stream, or sharing the food we find. Ronnie wants to be just like you. Okay? So she's just kind of talking to him about there's a rabbit there. It's okay. Mrs. Raccoon placed Chester on the ground and smiled at him with the soft, loving eyes he knew so well. I think someone needs a kissing hand, she said in a voice that was warm and inviting. She took Chester's hand and in her hand and spread open his tiny little fingers into a fan. Kind of like this. And you spread them out. Just do it. Leaning over, and she kissed him right in the middle of his palm. Okay, so like this, and then like that. Yeah. Mama's going to do that, or Daddy's going to do that tonight for you, or today. Chester felt the warmth of that kiss rush from his hand to his arm. Ooh, it's all warm. And into his heart, right here, in the heart. And when he pressed his hand to his cheek, like this, he could hear his mother's words in his head. Mommy loves you. They said, Mommy loves you. Chester grinned. So look at that. So he's happy. He's smiling. And look at that. So Chester grinned so wide, the tips of his silky black mask crinkled upward. Even his cheeks flushed to a primrose pink. He was the happiest raccoon in the forest. He does look pretty happy. So there he is right there. He's with Mama. Then, in the blink of a moment, all the joy went out of the little raccoon. His pink cheeks paled, and a stream of tiny hot tears felt like spring rain down his sad little face. And he's crying right there. Even his silky black mask drooped as he watched his mother reach down, take Ronnie's hand in her own, open his tiny fingers into a fan, just like that, and kiss her brother right in the middle of his palm, just like that. So he's doing Ronnie's like that, and Chester's over here crying. Chester's not happy. That was my kissing hand, Chester grasped, in the saddest voice his mother had ever heard. Why did you give Ronnie my kissing hand? Don't you love me anymore? Of course. So there's Mama, and Chester's talking to Mama, and Ronnie's right here. He's like, what happened? I don't know what's going on. And the deers are kind of looking, and the butterflies are kind of like, what's going on over there? Oh, Chester, cried Mrs. Raccoon, of course I love you. Then how come you gave the baby my kissing hand? Asked Chester. And there they are. There's Mama hugging both of the boys. Mrs. Raccoon gathered Chester up in her arms and gave him a great big comforting hug. I would never give Ronnie your kissing hand, she assured him gently. That was his kissing hand. Now you each have your own. See? You have a hand. And baby brother or baby sister has a hand. Chester wiped away his tears and settled in his mother's lap. If you give both of us kissing hands, won't you run out? Mama's got a little secret. Mama never runs out of kissing hands. Neither does Daddy or Papa or Grannies or Grandmas. Mrs. Raccoon laughed. Would you like to hear a story? She asked Chester. About kisses? About stars? And said Mrs. Raccoon. So they're looking at the stars, and Mrs. Raccoon is looking down at Chester, and she's talking to everybody. Every night, just before the sun goes down, it reaches out with its rays and touches every star in the universe. One by one, the stars light up and shine down upon us. Even on nights we can't see the stars, they're up there sparkling away. No matter how many stars fill the sky, the sun will never run out of light. And its rays will never stop reaching out to them. That's the way it is with kissing hands. When somebody loves you, their kisses are always like the sun's rays. Always there and always shining. No matter how many kissing hands I give you and Ronnie, I will never run out. I mean, look at that. She is such a good mama. And look at that. You see the stars up there twinkling and the sun shining. It's a lot of kissing hands. So she gave him some good reassurance. But you are right about one thing, Mrs. Raccoon told Chester. Ronnie's big brother widened his eyes and looked surprised. What's that? He asked his mother. Can you widen your eyes real wide? Like that? You are the big brother, and that deserves something extra special. Mrs. Raccoon put Ronnie on a swing, then took Chester's right hand in hers and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan, spreading them out again. Leaning over, she kissed him right in the middle of his palm. Look at that. She's pushing Ronnie, and then she put his heart right there. That kiss is for your pocket, she told him. Take good care of it and keep it as a spare. You never know when a big brother might need a little extra care. Chester hugged his mother and romped away. I love you too, he seemed to say. So he's up there playing, full of hearts and feeling good. And they're all happy. And look at all those stars up in the sky. A bunch of hand kisses, little kisses. All right. Well, you guys, I hope you liked the book and you liked that little reading. Remember, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God bless you.